Hey, so another quick video. I'm out here checking on this house. The buyer did inspections yesterday, so I just want to swing by and make sure everything's buttoned up. It's a vacant house. But they're doing these inspections. We just had this big rain after, it's dry out here for most of the year. And it just made me think about all the roof inspections that we do all summer long, all year long. And then we get this big rain and, my roof guy, his phone starts ringing. Well, hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully people did roof inspections and that they're not getting, any water intrusion, any leaks, any funny stains on the ceiling after a big rain like this. So, hey, I'm Tom Schieber with Sereno and just wanted to answer the question that a lot of buyers ask me, is a roof inspection a waste of money? And it certainly is not. If you're out here where we're at in Brentwood, most of these roofs are concrete tile roofs. They're 50-year roofs. We call them lifetime roofs. And if they're taken care of, they will. They'll last forever, and you won't have any problems. And so we do these roof inspections, and it's not because you're going to need a new roof or there's even evidence of a leak. If there is, then definitely get an inspection and find out what's causing the leak, what it's going to take to get it fixed and keep it from leaking, because water causes more damage than almost anything else that we see in houses on a regular basis out here. But if you've got one of these concrete tile roofs, buying the home isn't the only time you should get your roof looked at. Mostly what we see when we do these roof inspections is somebody that hasn't taken care of their tile roof and they need some maintenance, right? So I think my guy charges like $135 to come out and do a roof inspection. It's not that big a deal. He's usually going to find some slip tiles, right? These concrete tiles, they slip out of place when things move, when we have these little earthquakes and just soil movement or wind. The tiles can move out of place. They can crack. They sit out there in the sun and the heat, and they expand and contract like everything else with temperature. So cracked tiles, slip tiles. If somebody's been walking on the roof doing Christmas lights, you could have some cracked tiles. And then he's going to find debris, right? We have all these pigeons, all these birds out here because it's, an agricultural area in Brentwood, and these were all fields not that long ago. And so birds are up there making a mess in the valleys. There's boot jacks, the rubber seals where your plumbing vents come out of your roof. Those little covers that are painted and they're rubber and they sit in the sun and they crack. But yeah, birds make a mess on your roof. Trees can drop debris into the gutters and the valleys and the eaves or the flashings. And so the biggest deal is your roof is designed to catch the water as it falls and then take it away from your house, right? To catch the water, drop it into the gutters, and then down the downspouts and away from your house. And when that doesn't happen is when you have problems. If there's debris from trees or birds or anything else in the valleys, if tiles are slipped out of place, then water can back up. It doesn't flow off the roof properly, and that's when you get damage. When the water gets up under the tiles, it gets backed up and it wears through, there's a couple layers of paper underneath the tiles, wears through the paper, and now you're going to eventually have a leak. So most of what we find isn't a roof leak. When we do, it's just because of that, because roofs haven't been cleaned and maintained and taken care of. So but most of the time when we do these roof inspections, we find not thousands of dollars worth of work, but hundreds of dollars worth of work. You need somebody to go up there and clean the valleys and clean out the gutters and make sure that the water can travel down the tiles, that they're in place, and it can travel down the tiles into the gutters and then down the downspouts and away from your house. So that's what we're looking for. That's what we expect with these roofs. And you can get your roof inspected. I have a guy. He's local. He's not expensive. He's honest. He's not just going to, run up a bill on you. He will come out. He will jump on your roof. He will tell you if you've got, tiles that need to be glued back together, replaced, or just put back into place. If you've got those, like I said, those rubber boot jacks, they call them, or whatever they are, that where the plumbing vents come out of your roof, if those are bad, water can leak in there. If the flashing up against your chimney is bad, these things happen over time. Get it looked at, take care of it, avoid the big problem down the road. You don't want to have a big roof leak, a big water intrusion issue, and then you call your insurance company because it's something they got to deal with. And that stuff is problematic going forward. You don't want to have those claims. So yes, roof inspections, they're simple. They They're not expensive. They don't usually reveal big, expensive, needed repairs. It's a maintenance item, and you're much better off if you do that. When you're buying a house, for sure, find out if the roof's been taken care of, if you've got any problems. And again, if you're just going to stay in your house, get your roof looked at every couple of years and get it cleaned and keep your gutters clean. It'll save you tons of trouble down the road. That's my tip for the day.